Hi guys, Artif here, North City Physio. I hope your weekend is going really well. All the best to all the guys going back to level 3 work tomorrow. Hey, today I want to talk to you about a relatively new condition that we're seeing more and more in the clinic called text neck. So guys, it's really hard to believe that there is now a term for a medical condition caused by too much screen time. The reality is that our postures have changed based on our cultural and our lifestyle choices. So text neck is really just an overuse syndrome or repetitive stress injury to the neck, which is caused by holding your head in a downward position for extended periods of time. When holding your head in this position, what happens is you get an excessive amount of tension that are built up in the deep muscles of your neck, across your shoulders, down your back, and this can cause both acute pain and lead on to persistent neck pain at the same time. So also chronic neck pain can be led to chronic headaches. That's been linked to text neck as well. So what you have is increased frequency of these pains building up over time. And that's really just primarily because we're sitting on popular devices such as our smartphone, our e-readers, our tablets, including our iPads. Any of those sort of devices cause our neck to be put in a downward position for an extended period of time. So right now during lockdown and during restricted activity levels that we can go out, we're getting more and more people with text neck for sure. So what causes text neck? Okay, let me tell you about that. So in an upright posture, in an upright posture where your earlobes are in line with your shoulders, you get about approximately 4.5 to 5.5 kilograms of force going through the muscles and joints of your neck. That's just in an upright posture. However, when you move your neck just 2 to 3 centimeters away from this neutral position, so forward, that force dramatically increases. So you go from 4.5 to 5.5, approximately 6 times as much more force can be generated just by moving forward 2 to 3 centimeters, which is about 30 kilograms, which is about the same weight as an 8-year-old on average, or 6 10-pin bowling balls. So you imagine that weight is unbelievable. So if you leave this untreated, a text neck will just basically lead to inflammation of the neck ligaments, nerve irritation, and then increased curvature in your spine, or your neck rather. It can also develop into other things such as increased what we call thoracic kyphosis, or a deformity known as a dowager's hump, which is basically an alteration of the bone structure of your vertebrae in this region. You'll see people with a bit of a hump on the back of their neck. So guys, you might be asking, what are the signs and symptoms of text neck? Well, I've told you a little bit already. Text neck may have one or more of the following signs. Firstly, you're going to get instant or delayed onset of upper or back or neck pain when using a handheld device, and then afterwards, after using it for hours and hours on end. Secondly, you're going to get this nagging or sharp pain in your neck or shoulders at the end of the day. More what we call postural fatigue, again, just from looking down in one position for too long. Remember that weight of the neck when you look down. Thirdly, it may be you just get generalized shoulder pain and tightness. Fourthly, you're going to develop this forward head posture or chin poke, which is never really good for your neck or your shoulders. You might get intermittent or constant headaches, which are made worse when looking down or using a computer. The nerve irritation can lead to pain referring into your head or even down your arms. And then the last thing that we commonly see is you get limited neck mobility, and you may even get some muscle spasm as well. So guys, how do we treat text neck? Well guys, text neck can be really effectively treated without an operation for that matter, by a physiotherapist. The main aims of our treatment are firstly to reduce the tension within the neck muscles, reduce your pain within your neck, and address postures that aggravate your symptoms, okay? How do we do that? Well, we'll give you a lot of postural awareness, strengthening exercises for your neck muscles, and stretching to relieve muscle tightness and improve mobility within your neck and your shoulders. Correcting your sitting posture, your desk usage, and finding ways to support your arms and shoulders whilst you're using devices is pretty key to managing this and getting a result in the long term. So guys, after we've assessed your lifestyle, your posture, and all your neck structures, the type of treatments we'll be doing will include joint mobilization, so that's mobilizing the small joints in your neck and in your back. Exercise therapy is critical. Taping may be used. Soft tissue massage, heat, dry needling is very effective at reducing pain, and really giving you lots of education about your posture and your ergonomics. We want to look at the exercises that effectively suit you the best and are specific to your needs. We may also start you on some spinal strengthening exercises to facilitate better control of your neck and better control of your head. We also will recommend a stretching program and you may even need regular massage for ongoing care if getting off your device is something that you're finding hard to control. So guys, I won't go on too much longer. Text neck is a problem. It is something that we see in clinic, and it is something that you may well have. And if you do, please do get in touch at one of our clinics on 0800 627 497, or just comment text neck below in the comments, and we'll be sure to get in touch with you. Stay tuned. We'll go through some exercises in our next video on how you can help with text neck and any sort of niggly neck problems. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, it's bye for now, and we'll see you all soon.